We're blessed with so much talent and so many hard-working artists in our area. I want to bring this next gentleman up to the microphone and just turn him loose. How about a great big Postmark Jamboree welcome to the poetry of David Brubaker.
Hello, good evening. The first poem I'm going to do is one that I wrote in Florida. Moved up here about 3 years ago with my wife, and I love it up here. I actually had a request for this. It's called Snowbirds. One day when I am old and gray and life is not worth living, I'm going to make a trip up north, the land of the unforgiving. First I'll plot and plan my course. There'll be no regard for others. The intent is to inflict pain. Snowbirds aren't my sisters or brothers. Driving slow is just a start. More than 20 I'll go, and occasionally cross the lines to keep them on their toes. I'm not going to use a signal when I make a turn. It will bring me pleasure watching snowbirds slowly burn. When I need my medication, I'll be rude and butt the line. No one else will matter. I'll not be considerate or kind. When I go grocery shopping, I'll talk about my spouse. All that stand around me will know that she's a louse. When I'm in a parking space and you're waiting to get in, I'll back out oh so slowly, then change my mind again. Words couldn't tell you exactly how I feel. You see, I've had to crawl behind a snowbird behind the wheel. I'm glad you like our weather and enjoy our sunny days, but remember something vital, I'll copy all your ways. Someday I'll be old and gray and just won't give a hoot. You snowbirds will be in trouble. It's payback time, you old coots. Thank you. All right, I'm going to do three. The second one is, I call it Nature's Breath, and it was inspired a few weeks ago by the mountains right out there and the clouds kind of drifting over the top of them. Cascading down from lofty heights and soon to settle in, clouds skimming on the treetops, caressing every limb. Wispy arms extending, the breeze it gently sways, passing over quickly, pausing sunshine's rays. The beauty in beholding each mountain of design, the moment only happens once, when nature's breath aligns. Forest not in the valley, nor above the mountain tops, but glides along the surface, while the breathing never stops. Enjoy what nature has to give. It's new for us each day, reflecting on the moment before it slips away. Okay, this third one here is a religious one that I wrote several years ago. It's called The Carpenter's Son. The little boy looked up to Dad, a carpenter by trade. His father's skill in his craft fed them day by day. Intently watching every move, he learned to do the same. It had to be his very best. He had his father's name. But Jesus as a carpenter, it was never meant to be. He became a fisherman and lived close by the sea. He walked the shores of Galilee and cast his nets for men. Each time he never caught enough, so he'd cast it out again. He traveled down the dusty roads, this carpenter by trade, but searched the scriptures often. There was nothing that he made. Instead, he had a mission, telling men to change their way. Yes, he is the Lamb of God, crying salvation is today. He was crucified on the cross for all the world to see. In defeating sin and death, he gave life to you and me. And now that he's in heaven and his time on earth is done, the work of the carpenter has only now begun. Jesus saved his very best for last, his craft not put away, for now he's building mansions you and I will have someday.
Thank you, David. That's David Brubaker. Well, we're winding